Oh yeah, most Pokemon games have that. Pikachu cannot attack 50% of the time. Yeah, it's just 50-50.
That's fucking stupid.
But yeah, like, you ever think about that? That the odds for anything is always 50-50?
No, because that's untrue.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about? Explain this reasoning, because the initial statement sounds silly.
Either something will happen, or it won't.
That doesn't make it 50-50.
It sure does.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It 100% does.
So okay. So here, no.
Are 50-50.
No, they're not. That's not how that.
You either would or you wouldn't.
And
that's
what?
50-50.
No.
Every time a baseball player comes up to the plate, the odds are 50-50 he'll get a hit.
That's
You either will or you won't.
That's untrue. If I jumped off a plane, if I jumped out of a plane, and you took 100 people, you with your phrase would be saying 50 of those people would survive.
No.
50-50 means a 50% chance, Brian.
Yeah, there's a 50% chance you live. There's a 50% chance you die.
That's untrue.
You might live. You might die. One of them might happen. That's just true.
Every other argument we've had up to this point, I've seen your point, and I've accepted that you're right in most cases.
What else could happen? It's like it either.
What else could happen is you have a 99% chance of dying, Brian. You don't have a 50.
Disagree.
You don't have a 99% chance and also a 50% chance. That doesn't make any sense.
No, you'll either die or you won't.
That's not 50-50. I agree that you either die or you won't. I agree with that. I don't agree that it makes it a 50-50.
It's either you will or you won't.
Those are two outcomes. I understand that. I understand there's.
It's like the odds of you continuing.
No, listen.
Continuing to play
Here,
Pokemon right now.
here.
Either you will or you won't.
Stop. First of all, I'm gonna mark this so you can highlight it later. Let me lay down my fucking argument for this ridiculous nonsense you've just hit me with. And I'm going full David on this because this is how I'm gonna go through with this argument because that's my confidence level right now.
But continue to play the game at least.
No, because now you've upset me. So if I roll a 20-sided die, are you with me? A 20-sided die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that gives me a 5% chance for every outcome. There's a 5% chance I roll a 1. There's a 5% chance I roll a 2, right? So on and so forth.
No, there's a 50% chance you roll a 2, or a 50% chance you don't roll a 2.
You cannot be serious right now. This has to be a bit. This cannot not be a bit.
Tell me I'm wrong. You'll either roll a 2 or you won't. Spot the lie. You can't do it.
It's a bit, right?
If you roll a die.
Yes, I know. If you roll.
Or you will not get
Whoa,
it.
there's no way. This has to be a bit because you're laughing so much.
But I just don't understand where the anger comes from.
The anger comes from stupidity.
I have a GameCube in front of me right now. I could turn it on. I could not. That's the odds. The odds are 50-50.
You're not serious.
I am.
No, you're not.
If I throw my phone against this wall right now, it might break. It might not. 50-50. Say I'm wrong. You can't do it.
You know how ridiculous this sounds, right?
It's wrong. It's not wrong. If I walk in front of a moving car, I might die. I might not. I can do this all day.
Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm being serious.
No, you're not.
It's factual.
Have you taken a rudimentary math course? If I rolled a 20-sided die, it's not a 50-50 chance if I roll a 2. That's not how.
Yeah, because you'll either roll a 2 or you won't. That's how it works. You gonna play the fucking game?
No! Oh my god. Oh my god, it hurts.
See, at a pace like this, there's a 50-50 chance we'll beat the game.
Yeah, there's a
Either we
50-50 chance I'm gonna
will-
kick your ass right now.
Yeah, either you will or you won't. I'm pretty sure you won't.
Well, why is that? It's only 50-50. You can't be
Yeah.
pretty sure of any outcome with a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, I think you probably won't. But you might.
There's no probably. Probability is now out the window because you just called all probability a 50-50 chance. Which, in
you know,
fact,
you're right.
takes away probability by itself. It's all gone. Years of science
you're
out
right.
the window.
Yeah, you're right. Like,
Oh.
you might agree with me, or you might not. You might be wrong,
That was a good
but
bit,
you may
Brian.
be right. It's not a bit, it's a fact.
It can't possibly. You can't possibly.
Yeah, every time a team takes a field, they might win,
That's
or they might not.
that doesn't make it 50-50.
Yes, it does!
No.
There's only two outcomes, win or lose.
No, because with the 27 die, there's 20 outcomes. That's why it's a 27 die. It's 20 outcomes. There's one outcome that's a 2, and there's 19 others that's not a 2.
Yeah,
That's
you're saying
19 to 1. That's not 50-50.
I love when you get angry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but if you roll any one of those 19, that's still not a 2.
Correct.
Every time it's the same odds that you're gonna roll a 2, same odds you're gonna roll a not 2. That's a fact. That is a fact. It's a fucking fact. Either Tusktooth will kill this Boldor,
He didn't
or he won't.
because the
Well,
odds
then
were
there you go.
against him because it was not a 50-50 shot.
Disagree. Big Sniff is either gonna kill this Boldor, or he won't.
Yeah, and the odds of him killing it are much more probable. Would you like me to go, okay, so if I caught a level 1 Pokemon, correct? And
Yeah.
I go into the Elite Four, I have the same chance of winning against those Elite Four than I do going in with my current team.
Yeah, that's right. You either will or you won't. I don't see what the problem is.
I definitely do. I'm waiting for you to call it a bit, because if you don't,
Why would I call it a bit? It's just a fact.
this is the most KT argument I've ever had, only by now he would have called it a bit.
Why would I call it a bit?
I-
KT would have stuck to his guns.
That's, well, you might be right.
Or he might not have. Because it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be so relieved when you're like, yeah, I'm just fucking with you in like 4 days.
Why would I do that? 4 days. I might do that. I might not.
I'm done with this conversation. We're
I don't think so.
we're finished here because I don't believe, I no longer believe that you're being serious.
Why would I bit? I'm not capable of bittage.
You're not capable of bittage. All right, I forgot which way I was going. I'm gonna start paying attention. Anyway, what was I talking about before we were?
Always-
No.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't want to talk
always
about the same. Or
50-50.
what was I? What were we talking? We were talking about life and death, and then I
Yeah,
snapped.
like the odds of you dying because of a mental breakdown right now are 50-50. You might.
See, you keep
might
going
not.
with it. That's how I can tell.
It's not a joke.
But
I'm just using. There's infinite amount of examples that prove me right.
there's not, because there's only 2 because it's 50-50.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll either believe me or you won't. It's the same amount of odds.
Anyways,
I love how angry you got.
yeah. No, I mean, is it not rightful to be angry at that?
No.
That's perhaps one of
nothing
the
I said was incorrect,
the
and it remains not incorrect. It remains true.
wow.
I think that's the most angry you've ever been at me.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, it's not over. So.
You're just seething right now. You gotta.
Because it sounds so ridiculous.
It's true. Take it up with God.
You're like that. You're like the dad on Christmas. That's just like making shit up.
Well, I guess you boys weren't good enough for better presents. Take it up with Santa.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you that I was kidding. I'm not.
Oh,
It would
man.
make you stop being angry. I don't want you to...
Oh, I'm exhausted. I already had no energy going into the stream, and then you like, you like kicked me in the face as hard as you could. That's what this feels like.
If you can't handle the facts, just don't get on the internet. I'm not fucking with you.
Oh, okay. That's fine. It's fine that you're not. I'm shocked. I'm just shocked. What's up, blue hair girl?
Yeah, it's like if you buy a lottery ticket,
No.
there's a 50%
stop.
chance you're gonna win. There's a 50% chance that you won't win. That's just how it works.
What about all other probabilities? What do you have to
That's
say?
all you got to do, chill. It's all people trying to feel better about their own, make themselves feel like they understand. They don't.
What?
Tell me I'm wrong. Things will either happen or they will not happen. What other possibility exists? Exactly.
No, it.
Yes.
Oh man.
If I buy a scratch card,
Yeah.
I'll either win or I will not win. What other possible outcome could there be? There's no half wins.
No, but if you get a scratch off in a world where there's 2 million scratch offs and one of them is the winner, you either get the card that wins or you get the 1.999 repeating million that are not. That's 2 million
either-
possible outcomes. That's not 2 possible outcomes. That's 2 million
disagree.
possible outcomes. You can't
It's either
disagree.
win or lose.
Correct. And there's one win
Either
option.
win or lose.
There's one win option and 1.9 repeating losing options. Correct.
Disagree.
There's the one winner. There's not 2 tickets, Brian. There's 2 million tickets.
Yeah, but if you buy, your odds are the same as ever. You're either gonna win or you're gonna not win.
Correct. Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
That's wow.
I've never heard you so begrudgingly.
I've never
accept
heard
the
you.
point.
It's not. I'm not accepting the point. I'm accepting.
You said correct.
I said correct to the fact that you either win or lose. That doesn't mean
Yeah, that means it's 50-50.
that those are 2 different. You can't just. Hey, Brian, is the sky blue? Yep, that means abortion should definitely never exist. You're making 2
Alright,
complete.
Now you're
No,
being
no, I'm not, because you're doing the same thing that I just did. You're putting 2
Disagree.
completely different facts together when they have nothing to do with each other.
Disagree.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to take this one up
If
with
you
the
were-
council.
What counts?
Alright, where's KT?
Add him to the call. Oh man. No, because like if you go to work tomorrow,
Yep.
you might get fired. You might not. There's a 50-50 chance you're gonna get another day of work. It's just how it is, my friend. The odds are always 50-50. Is KT hopping in this call to say I'm right?
He might not. He might
He might not. 50-50.
50-50.
That's a fact.
It's
It's
not.
like I might hang out with Smooth McGroove today. I might not. It's a 50-50 chance.
So even in 100 to 0% chances, you're saying.
Yeah.
So there,
I might go to the bar and Smooth McGroove might be there.
I might hang out with Kurt Cobain today. He's dead. There's a
you might
0%
not.
chance he's alive, right?
Well, if he's dead, obviously.
Okay, but it's 50-50 because I might hang out with him or I might not.
Totally 50-50. If someone's dead, you might go to his gravestone. You know what? I retract. You might go to his gravestone. And
No,
just hang
no,
out.
that doesn't count. I might hang out with a living Kurt Cobain today. The odds are I either do or I don't. Correct?
Correct. Yeah,
But-
you might.
And it's still
I'm
50-50.
super jealous. Get a selfie, please.
And it's still 50-50, even though there's a
That's a
0% chance that he's alive
Oh,
because
that's
he's
not a
not
0%
alive.
chance. He might be.
How far can you
What?
possibly take this point?
Look, it might be, it might not be. You can believe whatever you want. No question there. But in terms of facts, he might be alive still.
So you're taking this argument to such an extent, right? To where facts are no longer existing. There's no facts.
Have you seen Kurt Cobain's body this week? Have you seen it today? You don't know. When was the last time you saw his body? Maybe he just retired from music and it was... I
So
don't know why you're so mad.
how can you
People in the
possibly?
chat, back me up.
First of all, there's nobody in the chat. Secondly,
There's 5 viewers. Our viewer count has been exponentially since we started.
I wonder why nobody wants to say anything.
Because they know I'm right and they don't want to embarrass you on your channel.
Oh, believe me,
Which is
people.
nice of them. I wonder what John's take on this is.
John's take
John's
cannot
usually-
possibly be the same as yours. You know what? Add John to the call. Is he around?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. This is a long cave, by the way.
Oops. Sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
What?
I accidentally I hit the start a call instead of add to call.
Ah.
There we go.
Is he
Now let's
around?
see if John picked up. I don't know.
Oh, we're just
We'll
calling him.
find out.
Okay. You didn't
Yep.
send him like a DM first?
I did, but
Oh.
then I decided to call him. I gave him exactly 2 seconds.
That is enough time.
It is. See, like right now, he'll either pick up or he won't. I fail to see what I'm getting angry about.
There's no feasible way anybody will agree with you on this. It
don't have to.
That's okay. That's as long as you accept that you are the only person on planet Earth
But
besides like Donald
But-
Trump.
they might agree with me. They might not. It's the same odds, buddy.
Please say psych.
Why?
Please say psych.
I don't even think I'm digging in that hard on this. Like,
For the
it's just
love
a
of-
fact.
No, you're not, which is the problem. You're saying the same thing over and over again, which is the most frustrating.
That's all I have to say, because it remains eternally true.
No, it.
It sure does. Take it up with Jesus. Or butter.
Our butter. Oh my god.
It's like you might beat this hiker. You might not. It's 50-50.
I don't this and you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this back on a VOD or on a clip or whatever happens, this is why I don't like Pokemon White.
Disagree.
Because people who like Pokemon White also think
Because like this exact
There's only-
conversation might have happened in the past when you were playing this game for the first time. It might not have. However, I doubt it.
how can you doubt? You can't doubt. You take away all doubt. Doubt doesn't exist because probability doesn't exist and infinity is only 2. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying there's a 50-50 chance I can doubt.
The number 8 that we love so dearly, it means nothing. Numbers mean nothing because there's only 2. It's either 8 or it's not 8.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
No, that sounds stupid.
Look, you don't have to like. You can actively ignore it if you want to hold on to the number 8 that badly. That is okay. But that doesn't make it not true.
Please say psych.
People actively ignore facts all the time.
Example.
Whatever makes people feel better.
Example.
I don't know. People ignore religion as existing. If it makes people happier, by all means.
But it either exists or it doesn't, Brian.
Exactly.
So you just counteracted your own point.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, because you said it's a fact. That would be a 100% probability.
No, I said people actively ignore things. I didn't say the word fact.
You did say fact just now. You said people ignore facts all the time. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Correct. So you were saying that is okay. Here is a fact that religion exists. Can we agree on this?
Yeah.
Except for it's not, because it either exists or it doesn't. That is your argument. That's what you. This is the argument that you're coming at me with.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's like, does Discord the program exist? Yes.
Yes, because there's a 100. Yes, because there's a 100% chance that it exists, right? But there's two probabilities now, because it either exists or it doesn't. It's 50-50.
It might work. It'll either work or it doesn't, but it exists.
No, because you.
Now you're being stupid.
What are you talking? This you just came at me with that argument.
No, I said people ignore facts all the time to make themselves feel better.
But and then earlier in the conversation, you said the quote. You said facts do not exist because everything is 50-50. That is what you said, because the odds are never 100 to 0, and they are never anything else but 50-50.
That doesn't sound like something I would say. Like I think a lot of people ignore the fact that the odds are always 50-50 because they want to feel better about things in their own life. That's fine. I got no problem with that.
You can't be serious. You can't.
It's like leukemia, dude. Like, I might beat it, I might not.
First of all, you will. And don't talk like that. Secondly.
Yeah, that was a bad example. I realized. Bad example.
But
Are you okay? I didn't think it would get to you this much.
Because that's ridiculous.
I don't see how.
You might as well have approached me and said, Tony, we're all blue. You just told me something that's not true, and now you're vehemently defending it, and you just leave me here baffled and confused.
Have you ever peeled back your own skin? There might be blueness under there. Have you ever done it? Can you definitively say that there's no blue?
How long can this go before you tell me that's a bit? How long can it possibly go?
Well, I'm fairly certain it can go pretty long considering it's not a pit.
I will every day, every morning, I will wake up hoping today is the day that you tell me it's a bit. Every day, I will wake up and I'll be like, I really hope Brian tells me, hey, remember that time I told you something absolutely fucking ridiculous and it was the stupidest thing I've ever said? Yeah, that was a bit.
See, I think the hostility is a bit over the top.
I don't.
Hey, by the way, see that rock? That's where Eevee evolves into Glaceon.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm glad we're playing games together as friends, Brian.
Yeah, but Eevee might evolve into Glaceon, or it might not.
Is this a dead end, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another great Tonyism. the small mumble. Okay.
Okay, so I apologize for my hostility.
Well, thank you. It's okay.
If
facts are scary. Here's a laugh. That's better. Wow, we're playing a fun game.
You know what, Brian? Let me tell you something.
What?
There's no way.
Time of the month again.
No, but listen. I just want you to know that after this conversation, there's no way in hell I could possibly ever hate you, because this conversation would have been it. That would have been.
Say there's a chance.
That would have been the end of our friendship right then and there. Had I not loved you like a brother, we would have never spoken again after this stream.
Oh, that's hurtful.
Well, I'm sorry.
But also lovely.
Oh yeah. Facts are harsh, Brian.
Oh, this game is fun.
Yeah,
this game
yeah.
The best in Tony.
Yeah. Repel's effect. We're up again. Another repel. 32 left, guys.
Oh man, how many views does this have on YouTube?
What are you talking about? It's not on YouTube yet.
Yeah, it is. Click that subscribe button.
Am I out? Am I out the right way? No, I'm at the beginning.
You're fucking lost.
I'm at the beginning.
Did you walk out the back?
Yeah, I did. I'm at the beginning.
All right, let Brian bail you out again. Oh. Wow, I had no idea that you were so projecting of facts.
Don't come at me about this argument again, please. I'm ignoring you at this point.
I disagree. We're still talking.